Hello everyone, it's your boy Saf back with another video. This time we're gonna be doing some team building. We're gonna be building 3 teams for complex showdown, or in other words, Natdex show you without like megas and Z moves. I'm not alone today. I got my boy and good friend Sergio with me. Introduce yourself, bro.
This is the part where I talk, no?
Yeah, you can speak.
Oh, okay. So basically, I'm Sergio. I'm a Spanish guy from the academy. Decent, like SSOU player, really good builder, and a friend of Saab, basically. That's it, plain and simple.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. We know each other from what was it? Mind blowing
ADPO 2.
Yeah, HBL 2.
ADPO 2.
Yeah,
the
where
ADPO we lost as the worst team in the season.
exactly. My boy managed to get 0 wins, but he built a lot of teams. So
no, I won one versus Omi last
really?
game. Yeah.
Ah, I don't remember that. That's nice. Nah.
You don't remember it because it didn't happen because they gave me activity win.
Ah, that's fine. No, that's fine. My boy says it's good.
I won really good in ADPL 3.
There you go. Yeah, there's no proof about that because I didn't participate ABL 3, so there's that.
I'm probably lying.
So there's that for you. Yeah, you don't have much going on. But big but. My boy builds a lot of teams. He's quite good at that. He plays well too, but he just happens to fail in tournament. Nah, nah, he does great. He does great.
Bro, I'm just like Jared Leto Pokemon. I'm a good actor, but I don't know how to pick my roles. Simple as that.
Nah, you're doing great, bro. So I called him. I was like, I need to call my boy for team building. We need to cook some top tier teams for complex showdown, aka Natdex show you without megas and Z moves. I said that again just to make sure what the kind of format it is. And yeah, I called him. We have to build like 3 teams. I told him I have these 2 ideas of like what I want to kind of like go with. One of them is gonna be a Garchomp, a scale shot, life or scale shot Garchomp team. The other one is gonna be a future sight plus how's it called? Urshifu. Yeah, that one. Urshifu Rapid Strike. And then we have one more team that I'm not quite sure what we wanna build. But let me show you real quick. You're probably seeing this crap on my screen and you have no idea what that is. Well, let me show you what that is. So this is me. I probably need to share screen you, but I'll just leave you blind and I'll explain then what I'm doing. So this is Complex MC, and let me share screen my boy Sergio. All right. Okay, so this Complex MC, this is basically Minecraft but with Pokemon, and there are a bunch of people and servers where they host a bunch of really cool events like the one I mentioned in my other video, and you can basically get like events like this where you, at the end of each month you can get paid, and that's all we are up for, getting paid by playing Pokemon. That's what we look for. So this is one of the formats you can actually do that and have that as kind of like a monthly income if you're actually good. And last seasons we were doing good. We got paid for both seasons, and this one I wanted to switch it up a little bit and I wanted to build new teams, so I called my boy Sergio. Now let me show you how this kind of works. Kind of. So you join one of these servers. There are like plenty. This is a whole network, and inside of this network there are mini servers like this one that I joined. This one is called Crystal. And you basically start with your starter like you would in normal games, and then you have to get like into breeding, you have to get into like battling, doing gyms, doing all that stuff, gather money, get resources, and then eventually you'll be able to breed good teams, buy legendaries, get them with good moves and competitive stats, EV train them and all that stuff. And that's how you get to participate in Showdown, where you're trying to climb at the top of the ladder and get the money. For example, this guy has 1,392 elo, so he's at the first place. If he stays at like that, he's getting paid $200 at the end of the season, which is in 50 days. So we still have time to climb, build a new team, and all that stuff. We're still good. So that's kind of the goal. That's how this thing kind of works. And you can see this is my current team. We gotta build new ones. So let me switch it up and go into this. Oh, I didn't do anything. Let me switch it up and go into this. Alright, does it show? Okay, it shows. Let me share screen as well. It just doesn't show for you. Hold up.
Yeah, I know.
Hold up. We're gonna be doing this. Alright. Okay, now I share screen my boy Sergio. So these are the 3 ideas that we have. Actually, there are two. Fusion Sight plus Urshifu, because a few of the things that we gotta be building with are a little bit different than standard Natdex OU. For example, Scale Shot Garchomp. Scale Shot on Pixel 1 does a little bit more damage with than this 25 that it says. It does a little bit more, so we're gonna take full advantage of that. Same thing with Urshifu's, what's it called? Super Rapid Strike.
Surging Strike.
That one. That one. Surging Strikes.
The Dragon Ball move.
Exactly, yeah.
The name is from there.
So it does a little bit more damage, and then it's obviously a different metagame than Natdex OU. So, for example, something like Tapu Lele has a lot less usage than it would in Natdex. There are also no Mega, so you have things like Kier and big top tier threats. So the metagame is a tiny bit different, and we're gonna build based on that. So,
small little question: is there Maki or not?
No, that's banned in Natdex OU, isn't it? Let me think. Let me see. My dear, so. Yeah, it is illegal. Illegal.
Oh, sad.
Illegal.
I played in the days where it was illegal, and I bet Landos with it. I run defense up. GG's.
Yeah, that thing is busted. No, I'm not surprised it's bad.
Raining kiss. Just kissing your ass.
Exactly. Exactly. So, which one you want to start with? You want to start with Garchomp, or you want to start with Future Sight Shifu?
I'm familiar with both because both of them are incredibly good on SSOU. So up to you.
All right, let's start with Urshifu. I don't know why. I'm excited to do that. Be going Garchomp. So,
Urshifu.
Yeah, what do you think?
Generally, things that check it in SS are helmet of any kind. Like it's like DPP Inferno. It kills itself too quickly to do damage. So that's the reason why, at least in SS, people come up with pads Shifu.
Yeah.
With things like Taunt, T-Punch, Ice Punch, maybe sometimes Scarf, even if you need a speed control, etc. Always go max speed, like there's no doubt. Maybe Adamant if you feel like you have a decent matchup versus Lele. Here that there's no Lele, you could go Adamant. I don't know, because I've never played the meta.
There's too much Kirim, I think, to go Adamant.
Kirim Lele works. Yeah, same thing. 97. So
I actually like that that knockoff. Not knockoff. I was thinking about knockoff. I actually like that you mentioned Rocky Helmet. Actually, Rocky Helmet is super popular, but the Pokemons using it are usually Landorus, Ferrothor with Iron Barbs, Corviknight.
That's the problem. One bad predict versus Ferrothor, and you
Corviknight,
so
Ferro, Garchomp with Rafskin. They don't use Rocky Helmet, but they use Rafskin. They have Rafskin. And then there is Lando. And Toxapex. So we could either do protective pads or we could do something like knockoff.
Don't protective pads. Looks incredible. What you've said. Because you said the Rocky Helmet users, there's no like Rocky Helmet slow, bro. That's basically what I understood. Which is one of the biggest stops to Shifu.
Yeah.
Even though it can U-turn out, it's just gonna regen it up.
Yeah.
It's low or thick. And Toxapex, same thing. If Toxapex cannot recover eventually, if you set up rocks and you have a Defiant user, which maybe doesn't fit the build, but if you prevent the default by Taunt, it can work. And it crumbles to rocks and spikes and things. That's a classic SSO you said with like protected paths.
Yeah.
People stop dropping Aqua Jet because Volcarona, start to drop enough in usage.
Okay, Volcarona is actually quite popular in this, so I don't mind Aqua Jet on that.
Since there's hidden power ground, maybe we should go Aqua Jet.
Yeah, I like Aqua Jet in this. I don't think if we go Thunder Punch, we could do with Tapu Koko, but
one thing about Thunder Punch, it looks cool and all, but it doesn't do kill Pex.
Even in Electric Terrain.
Even in Electric Terrain.
Really?
I had struggles versus Pex. T-Punch. Like you do with rocks to a mixed defensive, you do like 52%, so it's like 46 more or less, like average roll.
I
remember I was playing versus Tal with the Specs Coco Bandit Shifu team, the one you posted in the samples for Academy, and I got quite surprised. So
okay. Alright, so we can do something like this. Yeah, you can close combat Corviknight, we don't get recoil, and then we can taunt it on the turn that is about to heal. We can also Future Sight Toxapex. It still has a lot of utility versus things like Kirem, because we can switch moves. Things like what are they called? Jesus Christ, what was that? Oh my god, I had Minecraft open and it did such a loud ass noise. Anyway, I turned it off. What else? Yeah, it's also gonna be quite good in rain. Yeah, I like that set actually. I like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
insane.
so we can do that
So
plus future sight.
Plus future sight. Okay, so let me look up future sight users. There's
Yeah, so we can break
users
through talk topics.
it's low bros.
Yeah, the
Emphasis on the
pros.
bros over bro because low bros gonna add.
Slow
Future
King a lot
sight
actually is
here.
pretty cool, but it doesn't have teleport.
Looking a lot. Use it on hazard stack a lot in SSOU because of the region AV thingy, but I don't know here. In my opinion, you assumer that's future sight. The fuck?
Really?
Yeah, I'm just looking it up and
What
there's a
the
lot of weird ass
fuck?
gets future sight.
What the fuck?
Well,
Like,
curious thing of the day. I was gonna mention the fact that there was gonna be a new Barbie movie starting Harley Quinn as the main character.
what
But
the fuck is this guy
didn't
talking
happen.
about?
Yeah. No, 2023 new Barbie movie. Be ready.
Anyway, ignore him. So we gotta be
Yeah, I
careful
think
when using this. We gotta be
Slowking
careful.
works.
Slowking works, either Galar or regular, but if we do any of them, we gotta be careful versus grass spam, things like Kartana and Rillaboom after. Or even
Oh, it's
Serperior.
Rillaboom common.
Yeah, it is. It's very common actually. Both Kartana and Rillaboom are really common.
Cringe.
Yeah, so we gotta pull something
Well,
good versus those. Like for example, I've used Volcarona, utility Volcarona before,
sure.
because it's good versus both Kyurem and grass spam.
Oh yeah, Volcarona. Fun thing about Volcarona, you can use Utrum Volcarona. There's no point on QDing.
Okay.
You cannot fit the necessary moves.
I'm not a big fan of Utah Volcarona. I appreciate the thought. It's interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, it's Voltron going on to Shifu. It's always nice. So well, versus Grass Spam, you always check it out. I mean, in SS, what I do if I'm fearing Rillaboom or Kartana, Tornadoes and then a Furthon.
There's no tornadoes. It's
banned. Oh yeah, true. Fucking Natdex.
Yeah.
Natdex.
And Static Zapdos would be and it was still banned,
hard
right?
To get? Yeah, they banned it at the end of the day. Yeah.
Static Zapdos is insanely hard to get, bro. Not only you need good stats on Zapdos, so you need to kind of like fix them with Silver Gas, but you actually need to find the hidden ability too. Like, impossible, absolutely impossible.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's always the option of Corviknight, but in my opinion, from what I don't know in Natdex though, or in this meta game, it's a bit bad. Like I mean, just I don't know. I don't like it, buddy. I don't like it much.
I like it quite a bit.
Opinion,
I like it quite a bit because it can U-turn out versus Serp as well, but
yeah.
And it can also U-turn punish Rocky Helmet Lando. Excuse me. It can Rocky Helmet punish the U-turning Lando, which is pretty cool as well. But our team doesn't care very much versus Lando because we have Urshifu anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I was thinking So in this metagame, things like Grain, Galvantula Lead, and all that stuff, and sticky webs and screens, all that hyper offensive stuff are very, very common. I was thinking of Scarf Hitchan maybe with Magma Storm, so you can kind of like one hit KO all those leads. I try to get a Rocks.
Well, for that same reason, a Regieleki with Thunder Cage.
Oh. Yeah, that's not bad.
Counter argument.
That's not actually bad because you can future sight ground types and then get Regieleki in, and Landos would be pressured to come in. Same thing with Lando.
Yeah, because the thing about Lando, it doesn't have boost.
Yeah, so future sight plus future sight plus Regieleki would be cool, and we can do a lot of stuff with Regieleki. Yeah, I'm down. Use Regieleki. Regieleki, I don't mind. Electrocute, yeah. Specs.
Yeah.
Or.
I mean, is there boots here? Like rapid spin support is always nice to have.
Yeah, it is. It is allowed. I like Specs Ancient Power for Volcarona because you outspeed +1. You outspeed +1 Volcarona.
Doesn't the Electro Ball do more? Oh no, after the QD. Yeah, after the QD. But if they're +1, they're gonna get +1 speed up as well.
Yeah, but it's still good to have like some tools to kind of like deal with. So we're gonna have both Aqua Jet and we're gonna have Ancient Power, so our team is gonna be like stacked versus Volcarona. So let me.
Okay, makes sense.
Special attack.
Maybe boots, first of all.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm thinking about boots. Could be magnets. Well, I don't like specs, in my opinion. That's too much prediction like.
Oh, I just showed my Instagram.
insane. Actual promotion. Epic face reveal.
Damn it, man.
You gotta Nah, you don't gotta delete the recording, bro. You just gotta cut out that part and make it all blurry.
I don't know how to edit. Anyway, I'll fix it. Whatever. I
Yeah,
just
you'll
show
fix it.
I just saw all my DMs. You can see all the bitches I talked with. They're none, but
We
like,
can see your cryptocurrencies.
oh my god, exposed. Anyway, so we're gonna do Thunder Cage. We're gonna do
Yeah.
Ancient Power for sure. We're gonna do Rapid Spin for sure. I like Volt Switch too.
Yeah, of course. I'm bro, really like it without bullshit. It's like Coco without U-turn.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be modest, not max speed timid, because it still outspeeds +1 timid Volk. So even if they are like
in what speed tier did they hit? 526. Let me check what's 524, just in case we're forgetting something. Okay.
5.2, what?
So,
5.2?
No, in SS they go 528.
Why?
Stat. I'm checking, just in case we forgot something. Oh, Scarf Katana. No. Yes. No, that's faster. No, it's Scarf Katana.
Really?
Yeah, Scarf Larios, which is a point faster, is 525, so 525.
No, I don't care about Scarf Larios.
522. No, but I'm saying, I just know the card from black and white, basically.
Oh, I see. It is actually 164 speed with timid nature. And you get a speed Scarf card. Alright, we'll see. We'll see about that nature, because Modest outspeeds Volcaron at +1. Timid and does more with Ancient Power. Timid outspeeds Scarf Katana. We'll see about that. We'll see about the set.
Yeah, depends if we slap on something that takes Scarf Katana or not.
Yeah. Now the thing is, do we go Life Orb? Do we go Heavy Duty Boots? Do we go Magnet?
I mean, the Life Orb is, again, the DPP Infernape problem. You're coming in on probably Stealth Rock on the field, and you gotta get an attack off. Don't do much damage, because that's the problem with Regieleki. If you're certain there's no ground type on the field, you're gonna do a lot. But if there is, you're gonna do little. So you're gonna KO yourself turn after turn.
Yeah, but if you have Future Sight that our team is going for.
Yeah, I know. But like, in my opinion, Boots or Magnet. Either or. I mean, Magnet, I don't know if it's gonna come into play when doing more or less damage, like Oko in actual things.
No, I don't think it will.
Or making it a 2 kill from a 3 kill, so I will go KB to the boots. I know Life Orb is good, but
so my thing
you kill yourself too quickly.
My thing with Life Orb over, I don't like Magnet, because I'm considering. I get what you're saying. I'm considering Life Orb because the reason we're going for the Ancient Power stuff is to kind of like lure and weaken ground types. So for example, first of all, it hits Volcarona, so Life Orb Ancient Power is gonna do a lot more than regular one. And the difference between getting a Life Orb Ancient Power plus Future Sight against a Gliscor or against the Landorus that's gonna struggle to heal that off after might be big, compared to something like hitting with a Heavy Duty Boot. Heavy Duty Boot is gonna be better when it comes to like longevity and utility, obviously for Regieleki. Yeah. Life Orb is gonna do that for the grounds.
We can leave it as a clear.
Yeah, same thing with the nature. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
What Future Sight gonna be we're gonna be using for? Now that we went Regieleki, I kinda like Slowking regular more.
Yeah, this is looking like the Storm Zone Zapdos Galar Regieleki team.
Ah. Really?
SS. Yeah, kind of. Just change Urshifu Rapid should be a Zapdos Galar, and it's the same build.
Zapdos is also great.
Yeah, just provides the fire and activates in Lando, but knowing there's Gliscor, I'm assuming Gliscor is more used than Lando.
I don't know. No, it's Lando a little bit more. Like Lando is like in half of the teams, but Gliscor is also very common. Maybe not. Maybe not
Zapdos Galar, in my opinion, wouldn't be that good. Like Regieleki or Shifu is a decent combo. Like, yeah. It's basically Coco Shifu, which is a proven to be decent core offensively.
Yeah. I like that. So we can go Slowking regular. And the good thing about that is it's gonna check the common Greninjas. Actually, not Asgren. It doesn't check Asgren.
No, Gren. What you talking of? Dark Wolves.
Regular Grens, like all the protein ones, it's gonna check them except like U-turn variants, which are not even very common because they usually run extra sensory. Regular Gren, protein, no. Why would you? It doesn't hit very many things. Like you run HP Fire, you run Ice Beam because he's a ground type.
Yeah, Grass Knot, a Hydro Pump.
Yeah. Water types. Usually they do water shuriken because Blaziken is a big thing.
Blaziken allowed.
Yeah,
Oh
not
yeah,
Mega.
Blaziken's allowed in Natdex. Oh my god.
Yeah, Blaziken is a beast. I like that a lot actually in the offensive builds. But yeah, I like how this is going because we have good matchup versus fast stuff with Regileki and Urshifu and the priority and all that. So I'm down to go Slow King. Slow King.
I mean, versus fat builds, it's basically just getting the slow cannon, future side teleport, close combat spam.
Yeah, so and it's where the Regileki longevity with heavy duty boots would matter a lot more. Life Orb would be a lot better versus offensive builds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about with this offensive core, you're better off going off versus opposing fat builds than you're going
maybe.
off versus HO.
Maybe,
so
because I'm already good enough.
I'm thinking of Life Orb then because
Ma.
my opinion, offensive stuff's harder than bulky offense versus bulky offense. Low,
Yeah.
bro, you just plump cross combat with future side.
Maybe, yeah. Also, another thing is Kyurem is super popular, so Regileki is completely checked by it. But if you have like strong agency power, even after a future side, it would be big.
Thunder Cage. I know they carry heavy duty boots. You can chip it down.
It can, yeah. But if it's like a roost variant with substitute, not as much.
Yeah, the 56 HP, 200
yeah. That one's not gonna bother very much. Clef often runs
Well,
unaware though, so Thunder Cage is gonna be cool versus that.
Oh, clearly it's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Thunder Cage is basically for trapping those HO leads.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
You cannot get the basically. So, for example, like somewhat common HO lead, Mew. You trap Mew, it can only set up one. It cannot. Basically, switch out into SD Garchomp and fuck you from there.
One rare pick that is kind of good for some reason is Poltergeist. That shit after a boost is actually scary, so I think we outspeed that as well. Yeah, I think
you do, bro. That's like 474 out of head.
And with Timid, it's 524. So with 168 Timid Regileki, we outspeed that.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I mean that's a Scarlatti. So
yeah,
you do outspeed.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I like the Regileki thing. Now we gotta let's say we go slow king. We'll see about the EVs and all that later. We are mad weak to grass types. We need a ground immunity. We need something for broken Ascomo because it can use the Z move plus. Actually, no, it doesn't use the Z move. It can use the.
There's no Z move. Yeah, imagine there was Z move.
What's the move called? No, belly jump as well. Yeah, that one, that broken shit. So something for Shift.
Minus 33% HP plus 1 omnibus, basically.
It is that, yeah, but I can get a boost versus Regileki easily. No, not as easily, actually. Not that.
No. I mean, it's gonna do a lot.
Yeah, Thunder Gates might do a lot actually.
Or even Volt Switch.
Yeah, or even Volt Switch into a fairy or some shit like that. But we have Urshifu, Slow King, Regileki. What do we need next? Something for Garchomp for sure, 100%. Garchomp is a huge
well, classic defensive Lando works. Other options for checking Garchomp are
Corviknight.
Even though they're niche.
Corviknight's not bad. But Corviknight doesn't. Actually, Corviknight would be cool if it was Iron Defense set.
It's Iron Defense, yeah, because otherwise you're just SD fodder for Garchomp.
Yeah, especially because they run often Fire Fang too. But they don't actually click
every
it.
Garchomp is Fire Fang.
Yeah, they don't actually click it. They usually get the speed boost first.
On the Life Orb Chomp team, consider Aqua Tail. Even though we haven't done anything with it, consider Aqua Tail.
Scale Shot is so strong, bro, that I don't think it's actually like if you see how much Scale Shot does, it's insane.
I mean, I'm assuming, let's say average 3 hits. Let's say it's X2, like double the base power it is, or base 50. If you get 3 hits, 150 plus that. Aqua Tail still does less. Yeah, never mind.
Nah, Scale Shot is actually super busted. Yeah, Lando is one of the reasons I like Garchomp a lot because with Scale Shot being busted, it actually does shit on. So I think Fire Fang is like they said on Garchomp is like 1, unless you wanna go Rocks utility, but then you lose a lot of potential by breaking through Corviknights and shit. Now, up to this team, Corviknight with Iron Defense would be quite cool for it, but at the same time, you're not gonna have U-turn. I guess you could go Iron Defense body press roost U-turn.
You could go another defogger then. Like this is just the Lando the ground check. You could go another defogger.
No, you don't. I'm saying you're gonna lose U-turn. which is very good.
No, I'm saying Iron Defense Body Press U-turn Roost. Even though it's an asset, it could work.
Okay. Yeah, it could actually work. I was thinking of it, but it actually got a pressure Magnus on too, but not too much because they run specs. You're gonna be outsped. I don't know.
Yeah, because Timid Corbinette. No.
Yeah, we don't have much for Magnus on in this.
So Magnesium gets usually checked by SPDF Lando, but since Garchomp posted as fuck, you gotta carry Fizz Def. So Ice Fan Gliscor, what about that?
Ice Fang Glister gonna get destroyed by plus 2 skill shot. Gonna get absolutely clapped.
Does it? Does it? Legit?
Yeah, I don't know. Like
Holy
4
shit.
hits probably gonna kill it.
Yo.
Probably gonna
That
kill
sounds
it.
like each scale shot, like each scales like base 200. The way you're putting it.
I'm telling you, it's
Which
insane.
body is true.
I'm telling you, it's fucking wild. Now, maybe we could go slow bro with Ice Beam over Slow King. But that loses.
Lose to, well, you will lose to Grants more easily.
I mean, it still kind of loses to Grand, like because there are
You
both.
could go mix Def Bro, I guess.
No, I think you need the max defense, otherwise Skeleton's gonna be a beast. But the thing is, you can switch that in versus Garchomp, and if you have the only upside of using Slow King over Slowbro, I feel, is a little bit better versus Protein Grand, although you're still mad weak to U-turn. And there is also
Yeah, I suggested
Ashgren.
that because with this build, I'm reminded of being weak to Specs Lele in SS.
Yeah,
That's it.
but the other thing is, Slowking has the benefit of eating attacks from Kiram. Like you can even eat Specs Freeze-Dry, I'm pretty sure.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
No, I mean you can from full you tank. Specs
Yeah,
Freeze
and you can
Dry,
teleport into
and
Shifu.
there's sub style like the classic PP style set. You actually tank.
Yeah, and you can future side teleport into Shifu or something like that, which is pretty cool. Now the other things that are used a lot is Barracuda Rain, so Slowbro is gonna be a complete wall for that.
Yeah. Unless you're
Slowking
crunch
not
with that
so.
out. Probably a psychic fan.
Yeah, because there's no Jackable in this.
Yeah, no, crunch is mainly for
Slowbro, yeah.
Not so much for because liquidation already does like 7.
I guess.
7 more or less.
Well, we can try Slowbro, man, and kind of like experiment with the rest of the stuff. Like when
it comes to Slowbro, the big question is helmet versus boots.
That's what I'm trying to think, because if we go boots, it's a lot better versus toxic spikes and all that stuff. But we can punish Lando with U-turn, Corviknight from U-turn, scale shot, triple axel, Weavile.
Since you're weak to U-turn, maybe you don't.
I'm not, to be honest, because
I mean,
Shifu.
I'm talking of a Slowbro, not the team.
Okay.
Oh, the thing about the U-turn, if you're, I know you can get like 16% chip off, and maybe Lando doesn't do that much. Yeah, no, to be honest, the helmet makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say since you're weak to it, maybe don't try to get it in on the U-turns, but like since Slowbro is so physically bulky, doesn't care.
Yeah, can you scale shot doesn't make contact, right? It's a no contact move.
I wished.
Okay.
Imagine getting 5 hits versus Rocky Helmet first one.
Okay, it's gonna be just that, then it's gonna be Weavile triple axe. Okay, let's go Slowbro then. I like that more. Rocky Helmet. Regen.
You don't Oko, by the way.
I think it's gonna be important though. I think it's gonna be good.
With Ice Beam, so maybe let me check how much do you need to Oko calculator.
Yeah, that's actually good. That's actually a good calc. Slack off teleport. That's a telekinesis.
Future sight Ice Beam, slack of teleport, like classic. I checked D-Knight because D-Knight's broken, and back in the day with Rostom.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wastom wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
What it was. Well, D-Knight. Yeah, I get checked by Weavile. Yeah, sure. Way to get it in.
Yeah.
So let me check. Is there any physically gems aren't a thing, right?
No.
I don't know. I just want to check. Ice gems Slowbro would have been a cool check just to guarantee the Oko outcome because we don't.
They're gonna be life orb though.
Because of the life orb chip. Yeah, true.
Yeah, they're more likely gonna be life orb. Like 90% of the time they're life orbs. Sometimes they are substitute leftovers.
With both. Garchomp. Do they run any bulk? Like, do they go
No,
max?
no. Max, yeah.
Okay. So let me make it like 80 Vs. Just imagine we go 393 HP stat. Let me go ice beam if it decides to load up because by the way, one thing about the calc, every single time you start calcing, you just refresh the calc because sometimes the HPs for some weird reason they go to 77% and you see, well, it all goes, but it doesn't. So
This is gonna be great versus how Lucha too, it's pretty common. I like that actually.
How Lucha, if it's a dev boost, you don't, but like Ice Beam already does 80. Ice Beam does 82% with ATVs on attack, so
Future plus Ice Beam is gonna destroy it. Is that it?
Future Sight does 42%.
On how Lucha? Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, I'm talking to Garchomp.
Garchomp, so, yeah, Ice Beam.
How Lucha dies.
Yeah.
Basically. So on a Slowbro, if you go 12 VVs, the roll changes from 82.9 to 84. So I'm guessing we go 12 VVs.
12
special attack.
Sure, I'm down with that.
Yeah, it changes the roll. It's just 4 EVs more, 4 EVs less, and it changes the roll by 1.1%. So I think that's big.
I'm down. Okay.
Also, it has a chance to OHKO with rocks if they come in on like, let's say they're like minus 6%. Like they're 94. The chance to OHKO is 75%. So that's pretty big.
All right. Yeah, that's why. That's another thing actually that just thought about it. That's why I keep saying when you're trying to build a team, it's very important to first play a lot. Like choose a team, lock into that team, and play a lot in the tier because you're gonna be able to learn the environment you're gonna be playing for. So, for example, if I didn't play very much the previous seasons of Complex or Natdex in general, I would be able to tell, okay, there's not too much Victini, for example. Like Victini sounds like a big threat, right? Choice band, all that stuff. Nah. You kind of like.
So remember to make it relaxed on this slow bro.
Why?
Slow teleport.
Why?
Slow teleport versus opposing slow bro.
Fine.
What are you gonna outspeed?
Fine.
Minus 6 Victini.
What else we gonna use? We're still mad weak to grass and ground.
Yeah, mad weak to grass and ground. Coordinate seems like the best pick ever. Though that's like going Skarm Bliss, but forgetting the Bliss at home.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Ferrothorn sets up hazards pretty decently, which helps a lot Regieleki and Urshifu.
In other words, is
though if you're saying there's a lot of Corviknight, Rillaboom is the superpower messes them up pretty badly.
Yeah, for sure.
So is there anything like? Is there any the Utron Volcarona tech?
I'm thinking of something like Seizure would be quite cool actually.
Yo, I remember this build. We made a build for 80 PL2 with Poppy when Qn was allowed. It looks something like this if we slap on a scissor. Funnily enough. But scissor.
Santum
makes sense.
Bullet Punch Roost, like something like an offensive one, but still have Roost for utility.
SD Life Orb, go to SD leftovers over Life Orb thing.
You think so?
If that's your steel type, leftover, like, is it gonna make any differences when KO and stuff?
I'm not actually sure. Maybe Doxapex?
Doxapex, you don't. Let me make the calc.
That's mad offensive, to be honest. But if we do Caesar, I think that's the best way to go about this because you outspeed most Hitons.
Doxapex, Geo. I've seen people run Jolly on Scissor for some reason.
Jolly? No, I don't like that.
Sanctum plus 2 Life Orb Adamant does 57. If you remove the Life Orb, it's still a 2-hit KO with trapping, right? Yeah, I guarantee 2-hit KO with trapping, so there's no need for Life Orb. Oh, max. I'm cracking the picks.
Okay, perfect. And then we still kill Magnus, or we still kill that. How much is it gonna take from things like Rillaboom?
Rillaboom,
yeah.
Let me count.
Like a Choice Band said.
Choice Band, Grassy Glide. Grassy Glide does 25, Knockoff does 60%.
Okay.
Well.
So we still don't get to a KO.
Give me a sec. We can. Yeah, and Knockoff does 60% men with item.
Yeah, so which means you're gonna lose the item. You're gonna take 1 turn of leftovers from grassy terrain, so you're outside of range.
Yeah, it's the Santum Bullet Punch Roost pre-lit, to be honest. One thing, do you need 229 speed stat on the
No,
scissor? Like,
no, I
you
think
can
we
draw
need.
a little bit more.
I think we can do
I don't
something
know the
like
speed
this.
tiers. Oh, let me check Natdex speed tiers.
Something like well, it's maybe Landorus, defensive Landorus.
That's 228, assuming they go ATVs on speed, 220.
Yeah.
So go 222 in case there's anything.
Yeah, that's and also Specs Magnezone and the Spedef Hichan. That's about it.
Spedef Heatron runs at least in OU 200.
What about Fini? How much Fini runs?
No, Fini's 85, but usually carries like 222 as well.
It's a lot. No, I like that. We can do 220 speed.
So the thing versus Fini's not gonna be able to touch scissor under the Misty Surge because you resist the stab and it cannot burn you.
Yeah.
And Surfer ain't gonna do much.
So we can invest this into HP.
I'm checking the Natdex speed tiers. If it decides to load up because Mogon going on like crazy today.
So even more priority, even more checks to Kirim. I like that actually. It's gonna be a decent lure for Hichan and Toxapex, so it has good synergy with both Urshifu and Slowbro. It's bad versus the ground types.
Found it. There's Heatran. Yeah, go to 222.
222 I think seems
like
good.
A speed creep, I would say. Like faster than Magnezone, faster than Adamant Teacher. I don't know if that's a thing.
Possibly. It's not awful.
-1 Victini.
So we can Santum that. That's not bad either.
22, that's the speed. Let me see, how many EVs do you have remaining?
32.
32, let me see if I can make something happen.
32. Also, think about Melmetal too. How much are we gonna be taking from Melmetal with this?
A lot.
Yeah, figured.
Let's choose one start.
And do we kill Slowking Galar at +2 with Santum?
Galar.
Yeah, as well as Zapdos Galar with Bullet Punch. Those are good calls.
But the second one, impossible.
Yeah.
Santum +2 doesn't kill it off. Oh, I'm talking slower.
Yeah, Slowking Galar. The poison one.
Slowking Galar. Yeah, we're doing 74%, men. So Stealth Rock, knock off Oko, so no. Stealth Rock, you go 50% chance.
Okay, not bad. It's not bad. It's not difficult to chip it down.
By the way, what do you want to tank more? Super effective attacks, neutral attacks, or resisted attacks? Because I got 30 EVs to work with. Like, do you think about anything you wanna tank?
No.
Those 32 EVs?
No, I don't know.
Let me scissor. Said max attack. Classic DPP set, by the way. Classic DPP set. 22. So
we can figure those out after. Let's think actually how.
Yeah, I'll figure out what we need to tank later.
Like those are like kind of like the details. Let's think about we're still weak to. So we added kind of a grass assist. We're still mad weak to knock off from Relapse.
The ground immunity.
Yeah, that's that one. Like Lando seems to be like a very good pick for this, to be honest. Ground resist, ground immunity, electric immunity.
Lando or Gliscor both work, to be honest.
Yeah, something like that. We need rocks. I think Lando will be a very good pick. And I'm thinking maybe Spedef Lando, because now that we add the Caesar, we're mad weak to Volk. So something like Spedef.
If you're gonna go check bulk, I think. Wait, let me check. Lando versus Lando T versus Gliscor.
I think it's gonna be good.
Less Spedef and less HP. So if you're gonna go Spedef to tank stuff like that, I'm guessing you go regular Lando over Gliscor.
Yeah, definitely.
Value,
definitely, yeah. And it's gonna be it's kind of more bulk in special side plus intimidate.
And this team ain't hard, I guess. I'm guessing this team ain't hard to get because you can beat up stuff basically outside of Urshifu.
Urshifu is the toughest one. Urshifu is the toughest one. It's a little bit expensive to get, but Regilake it's not that bad. Slowbro and Caesar are easy.
Yeah, you can breed up too.
Yeah, so we can do Lando.
I'm assuming you already have a good Lando because it's really common. So just remove the AVs and change the way it is.
I can get one. It's not that bad. So yeah, let's do Lando. Let's do Spedef Lando. We're gonna fit rocks in this. Now I'm thinking, I like Toxic.
Well, since you wanna go rocks on this, go Butch Seleki then. I think at the end of the day.
More possibly. We'll see. We'll think of that. Now, how are we gonna use this to deal with Volk? Do we actually go Rock Slide or Rock Tomb? I like Rock Tomb for
Rock Tomb is
offensive
the
build.
classy MV tech, by the way. Rock Tomb is the classic MV tech.
I like Spedef Lando with Rock Tomb in auras because Volk is like a beast. In this, I kind of like it because we're gonna be limiting the hyper offensive builds, which are very, very common in this. So I don't mind that very much.
Rock Tomb is 65 base power. Yeah, it's doing way more than EQ, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Is there bulky bulks or are they all?
Yeah, there are both.
Max.
There are both.
Oh, they're both.
Yeah.
Bulky bulk. The problem with bulky bulk is like you get a flamethrower up, you do 49% T max. I don't think so anymore. And then you get killed by Rock Tomb because you get the speed less.
Yeah.
Like you get minus speed and then you get backed by EQ basically.
Yeah, you can also slow down things like Kirim. You can also slow down a bunch of threats. Now, the thing is, I was considering Citrus Berry. I know it sounds kind of whack, but in this type of structure,
Guava is better.
What? A guava?
For them, yeah. Oh, I mean, pinch berries. Over
No,
citrus, I think.
I don't.
Maybe, I don't know.
In Spedef, first of all, they need to be at 33%, which means we need Volcaron and things like that to actually put us in 33%. Otherwise, we gotta be 2KO. That's why I said Citrus, because it's a little bit more consistent. And another thought that I had is HPI's Zeraora and HPI's Tapu Koko. We can leave that, get a Citrus, still be at a decent HP, and then revenge kill, which is not awful. Outside of that, we could do something like leftover standard. We could do something like Pasho Berry, maybe.
Pasho Berry. That reminds me of DPP teacher for Army.
Could be kind of cool because I'm thinking like something like
Azumarill. What Azumarill?
Azumarill is actually quite not too popular, but it is.
No, if it gets the belt, I mean, if you go in team preview and say, well, I'm a play simply and go from there, and you get into a situation in which you cannot kill a Azumarill because you're in with Urshifu, maybe you should play different from team preview and like try not to leave Urshifu in.
Possibly, yeah.
This is Azumarill. Oh, funnily enough, I remember I was making a team one day and I said, well, I don't want to smack on a Fini as the Urshifu check, like always. Somebody suggested, well, what about Whirlpool Trapper Spedefa Azumarill? I said, that dies to close combat. So probably doesn't tank much.
So what about... So our last one, Lando's going to be Spedef, but our last one needs to be...
There's gonna be Spedef. We said that. Are we weak to anything?
Yeah, we
don't have a ghost resist.
What ghost resist? I guess Poltergeist.
I mean, maybe not Poltergeist, but like Cephalon is there.
Oh, true. That's another. that's a Pokemon. Yeah, you're right.
Yes, sadly, there's a Pokemon.
Blacephalon, yeah, things like Greninja, Aspirin.
You could go Como.
I was thinking the same.
Insane.
I was thinking the same, but I'm not sure how we're gonna make it work because it has the utility that we want, but outside of that, what does it offer?
I was thinking about Como because you hit Blissey, it doesn't fit, to be honest, and there's no point in Weaver because Weaver just dies to any coverage move a Ghost type goes for.
Yeah.
It's fast and all, but we don't need a fast mon. We got the fucking fastest mon in the world.
We could go Coco. Como.
Coco. Como.
It's gonna have resist last
Como, yeah, it's gonna resist. Think about the Poltergeist or Poltergeist, whatever it is. It got what was it called? The psychic move that gets boosted in power.
Yeah, store power.
Time you boost your stats. Yeah, exactly that. It's got that, so it's gonna Oko that. Still, you got Sister to revenge.
Yeah, Sister and Regieleki.
You got the Electro Kid. You got Lando, which probably tanks one.
Yeah.
I mean, Lando's incredible. I've tanked the Eruption from Morris Heatron Under the Sun. So for 4.
Oh,
So probably tanks.
I like them all, but I'm not sure what set we would do.
You could be a lot of sets, to be honest. You could be Iron Defense Body Press, which is a cool tech I've trying to implement in a team.
It could be broken scale shot too on this.
Dragon spam,
Yeah.
aka
In this team, it's not gonna be. There's no cards on this. There's no cards
that's
on
the idea. No, that's the idea, and the next one. Dragon
that could work. That could work.
A la Gen 5.
We could do Como. Como is gonna be grass assist too, which kind of like is good because otherwise we will be kind of weak to knock off.
Well, it could be even helmet, defensive with flamethrower.
Yeah,
I don't know
utility.
if that's a waste of a Como. I'm sure, but in Natdex, the times I've seen both offensively and defensively. I've not played much Natdex, but at least in SM and OU, aka SS, it's usually defensive. In SS and in SM, since there's broken C move, they're not usually defensive.
Yeah.
They can be, and
We can
people
go for
recognize it's a good defensive mod.
something in between. I'm thinking something like Taunt would also be quite cool, like Taunt, Corviknights, and Toxapex. So you can like
Taunt, flamethrower. I mean, if you're gonna go Taunt, flamethrower, body press, EQ, boom burst.
I thought Scale Shot maybe or Close Combat Thunderpants, Taunt, and then like an SD Taunt, Thunderpants.
Oh yeah, gets SD.
Yeah, Thunderpants Scale Shot or something like that maybe.
It's not Scale Shot. Well,
no, Close Combat is kind of bad because you're walled by Pharaoh.
Whack, to be honest. Yeah, I get walled by Pharaoh. Bitch.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
But it's fine.
Actually,
well, in your match, your matchup versus Pharaoh is a bit ass.
Yeah, so we need Close Combat. We need Close Combat. This is gonna be. Close Combat plus 2 skills is gonna do Toxapex, gonna do a shit ton. You can taunt the haze.
Probably gonna do more than T-Punch.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, and Close Combat is gonna destroy Corviknights too. Like we not Oko at pass 2, but we're still gonna do a shit ton, and then you're gonna be
close. Hey, this is reminding me of the DOU sample team he made like 3 months ago for SSOU. It was SD, Dream Punch, I think, Scale Shot, Poison Jab, SD, Life of Como.
The Oxys doesn't get any move to hit cards on, right?
The Oxys? Ice Beam.
Yo.
No, Slowbird way better. Regen.
Okay, yeah, true, you're right.
So water resist.
Okay, yeah.
Recovery.
Yeah. No, I like them all. We can do something like this, I feel. CC, Scale Shot, Taunt, SD.
Yeah, I suggested the Poison Jab for Clefable and Fini. So you can just muscle plaster.
Yeah. That's a big one, actually. But what do we skip? Scale Shot? Scale Shot is good for Taunt. Okay, we can skip Taunt.
The set I told you, Dream Punch, Scale Shot, Poison Jab, SD, Life Orb.
Actually, yeah, we're gonna Poison Jab Tap Coco as well. We're gonna Poison Jab
Fini, which is a big one because it usually slow.
Yeah, grass types as well if we want to. It's not impressive because I have seen a lot of clefs running unaware. That's why I'm not big on it. Yeah,
well,
instead of
Life Orb for Poison Jab, probably too.
Life Orb's gonna cost a lot of utility versus things like Ashken and the Blacephalon that we try to switch
you
to.
Could go leftovers. It's
yeah, I think left is better. I think left is better than this. And then over Taunt, I guess we can go.
The options are Q and Poison Jab.
Yeah, I
don't
think so.
There's anything like. Well, I mean, because you're going SD, I was gonna suggest Dragon Tail, but that's for defensive.
Nah, yeah.
That's good on Hazard Stack, but not on that.
That's the Poison Jab. What spread should we use though in this? It's gonna matter a lot because we try to use it both defensively and offensively. This team like has a lot of utility.
Nidoking, I think.
Kind of, but we have Urshifu, which is great speed versus that.
Switching. Oh, well, we're gonna touch Nidoking anyway, so.
Yeah, plus we have like Landorus.
So
we have Landorus, and then we can bait Ice Beam.
It's gonna be faster.
What?
Nidoking is faster than Lando. Or
yeah.
Is it gonna be like?
Yeah, Nido's gonna be. It's gonna speed on Lando. Lando's gonna be speed def, but we can bait Ice Beam and then go into Urshifu or something like that. Plus Slowbro should be able to leave any attack.
Yeah, from full probably tanks like 70%.
Yeah, something like that. Should.
Like Headcog.
Something like that, I feel.
Spread wise, Basing myself on the SSOU speed tiers, which I know by hand, I think there's only Tapu Lele, Modest Tapu Lele, Timid Nidoking. That's the speed tie anyways.
Yeah, there's not much actually.
I'm thinking about going Timid for simply being faster and Modest than Nidoking.
We could. It's
That's
either Modest
legit everything there is.
Nidoking, Modest Lele, Modest because
Also,
Modest Kyurem.
yeah, Modest Kyurem, that's 289.
Outspeeding Grillable matters, but
Yeah. No, yeah, go for 290 speed. That's like 228 head calc, 228 plus.
I'm trying to think, is it actually worth it? Because I
No,
definitely.
Kyurem is a big one. Speed is being faster than Kyurem.
Yeah, but are we gonna do we know it's gonna be Modest?
Most of the time they're Modest. Like you remember that the days of Kyurem and SS,
Yeah,
seeing Blissey to death and everything.
yeah, a lot
It
of
was
people
always
around that.
Modest. Everybody spam Ice Beam.
How much is Caesar gonna take from Kyurem?
Earth Power, Focus Blast at 2 KO, that's for sure. Because I remember I had to go like almost max PDF to tank 2 Focus Blasts from Modest.
What about Ice Beam?
Ice Beam's probably gonna do like, I'm guessing 33%. From Specs Modest, you're saying?
Yeah,
We have, how much bulk did we have?
32 HP. Yeah,
Okay, Kyura,
and lefties.
Specs. Ice Beam does 45%, man.
What the fuck? Holy shit, dude.
Oh, I'm not counting in leftovers though, but that's still a big one.
Yeah, that's shit on.
Ice Beam has a chance to 2 kills like 3.9, so it's like 4%, same big.
How much is it gonna do slow, bro?
Sure.
Ice Beam, not Freeze Dry. Freeze Dry is not gonna do anything to Caesar. That's why I'm saying Ice Beam.
Yeah, well, Freezer has a average of 38%.
Yeah, that's not much. After lefties, that's fine.
Oh, bro, defensive pivot. Ice Beam's doing max 40, so it's okay.
Okay. After Rocks, we get killed.
That's Specs Modest as well. That's Specs Modest.
After Rocks, we get
Oh
killed.
no, that's Specs Timid. Oh no.
What the fuck, dude?
Cal has Timid. Well, Slowbro's taking Modest. 43% max.
Okay, not bad.
And the Scissor taking.
It is kind of bad, but not too bad.
Ice Beam is 99.6 chance to 2 KO.
The Scissor?
Holy shit. Yo, Scissor. I counted on you.
Modest getting 2 KOs with Ice Beam Scissor? What?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Yo.
Well, let me try to optimize this spread somehow. To get like the slightest of chances.
What the fuck?
I told you, bro. That's the reason why you run Spadef. Even Spadef tanks. Barely.
Holy crap.
Now we know why it was banned from SS. Why?
Bro, that's so much.
It had nothing to do with Vincinator getting 6-0 on lead by that. Nothing to do.
Bro, that's so much.
Yeah, I know.
But, if we change Scissor...
No, that's 288.
We cannot touch the speed.
Yeah, we go 24 HP runs into Spadef.
So no speed?
No, 28. Yeah, 4 EVs into. Do you want to tank the Ice Beams? Or
Yeah.
do you want to be slower than Lando? Either work.
I don't care about Lando, I care about Specs Magnezone.
Specs okay, then 220.
Because
go 220.
Because we outspeed Specs Magnezone and Santum die.
Yeah, you can go 220 then.
Yeah. Maybe at the cost of attack.
According to my calculator, physical one, the optimal number for leftovers is 288. So go 20 TVs on that. 12 into Spadef.
28.
Yeah, 28. So you reach 288 and then 12, basically remaining, and that gives us a whopping guaranteed to hit KO. That's the most I could do, unless you want to go no speed or something.
God, 71 chance to get OCO'd by Modest Ice Beam. What if we remove some of the attack?
Oh, I'm not taking leftovers into account, of course.
Yeah. What about if we remove some of the attack Like, so we can still 2KO something like Toxapex, but maybe keep the rest in the bulk, rest of the bulk for Kirim.
We need a lot of bulk for we need a lot of attack for Toxapex.
Yeah.
I can try to make it work.
Yeah, if you can make something like that would be great. Otherwise,
Bro, I made so many things work with AV wise that I think I may be able to do something. Oh, by the way, as for EV optimization, the only thing you need to take into account is reduce as much as you can without changing the role. The HP number, dump it into the stat you want to tank with.
yeah,
That's all you're gonna know.
yeah, that's a good
Coming
tip
from
actually.
the words of a master. Coming from the words of a master. You said Toxapex, right?
Yeah.
Oh, your Apex plus 2. And we drop any attack. Still guaranteed to KO trapping. Oh, I'm calculating Rocky Helmet.
Oh. Right.
They're probably Rocky Helmet though. If they're Black Sludge, Black Sludge, you have a guaranteed 2 hit KO still because trapping does 12%, I think.
Okay.
So let me see. How much can we drop? Is it max? Oh, it's 94. Crap. No, it's still guaranteed 2 hit KO. Okay, we can drop a lot. Oh,
Yeah,
GG.
just enough to eat from Kirim, I think.
Oh, I'm taking into account stealth rock. Fuck.
I think we need like 60.
Let's take into account we're going with stealth rock because if we go no life orb, it's only
that's the way.
like a 70% chance.
But we still have huge side too.
Yeah, at the end of the day we do have that. So let me take into account, let's say Black Sludge, but no rocks. So something in between.
Yeah.
So no, Black Sludge, but no rocks was impossible to kill. My bad. So let's go Helmet, but no rocks.
Okay.
Is that a thing even? Drink Havanberry works. Granted.
Do the numbers, man. I'm gonna need some watermelon. Don't mind me.
Oh.
Don't mind me.
Question: is it orange watermelon or the gold watermelon?
They're bloody red.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, fuck! I thought it was talking about melons. My bad.
Hello.
Messed it up.
What are you even eating in Spain? What type of watermelons you have there? Like what?
All types of colors and flavors.
Hmm.
Funnily enough, one day I saw in a shop there were liquid watermelons.
What?
You just a hole on them and you drunk them.
Bruh. Sounds disgusting.
It was because one of them popped while I was in the store, and it turned everything to red, and it was painful to walk past through. But I mean, since I never drunk of it, I'm fine. So I was able to make it 2844 on the scissor. 2844. Does that give us anything versus gear? Please tell me yes. I'm talking modest. I made it a 30.5 chance.
That's not bad actually. That's not bad. That's if they are modest. If they have max IVs and all that.
Modest.
Yeah.
Modest, yeah. With modest.
Mm-hmm.
If they're timid, there's no way. If they're timid, I'm refusing to believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guaranteed 3 KO. If they're timid, guaranteed. So like sub cure, wait for days.
Okay, I like that. Nice little juicy watermelon.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, how hot is it on Greece right
now? Jesus Christ! I don't know how you say that. Like the Celsius, whatever you.
Yeah, we use Celsius because we use the metric.
Yeah, system. I don't know how you.
Unlike the weirdos from the USA.
It's like 40 degrees.
Okay.
Is that bad? I don't know. It's not too bad.
Average, I guess, for Greece. In the place I'm on right now, it's 28.
There you go. You're pretty.
28 max.
Okay, it's a little bit warmer.
I would say it's just warm.
How do you feel about the new game, by the way, being in Spain?
In Spain, they're gonna fuck it up.
You think so?
I haven't. Yeah, bro, they're gonna make some weird ass Franco reference.
Fue Coco.
No, but like the mascot's gonna be like a dark crow who was in the flag from Spanish flag from Franco. You're gonna make some weird ass thing like that.
Yeah.
Aside from that, from what I've heard about leaks, I don't follow them like up to the line. I follow them somewhat.
I've seen everything.
Kind of. Oh no. But fun part, at the end of the game, the credits come up. Insane. I know. So on the scissor, go 44 SPDF.
No, come on, not all that for SPDF. We can do HP for taking grass type attacks too.
Oh, the stats are 28 HP, 220 plus attack, amount, 44 SPDF, 2016 speed.
Am I missing 220 attack? You said.
Oh, yeah, 220 plus. Yeah, 220 plus.
Oh. Okay, this looks good.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Como go 290 speed.
290 speed.
Let me check out Como. I didn't make the EVs for this one, but I'm 24 from Brinko. Did it work?
Oh, I like 290 actually.
Ooh, almost.
I like 290.
Almost got it right. So you got 24 EVs to work with. Let me check if there's a number divisible by 18. I know 288 plus 16. That's 304. We cannot read 304, right?
So basically, for those who watch this, what we're trying to do, what my boy Sergio is trying to do, is trying to optimize and make use of every single little bit of EVs that we have available. So if, for example, you're trying to outspeed things like Modest Tapulele or Modest Kirim that run 289 speed, and then you have free EVs to go up to this 295 on your Kirim, then there are no other threats in between, then it's kind of worth keeping those EVs for calcs that we can do, for example, like we did here with Scissor, so we can better deal with things like Kirin that we otherwise would be having way less chances of actually living the attacks that we want to live. So there are scenarios and cases like you don't want to do that. For example, if there are
really specific niche options, super.
Yeah, for example, let's say you have an Nihilego and you're saying, no, I'm not gonna invest all my speed on Nihilego because I still want to just outspeed Urshifu. Yeah, but there is in between Urshifu and Nihilego speed here, there is things like Garchomp, there are things like so there, for example, it wouldn't be worth if Garchomp was like too popular. But in this case, there are not too many threats in between that speed tier of 289 that Lele and Kirim ran with Modest.
And 295.
And 295 outside of Nidoking. Outside of that.
Potential speed type with timid Nidoking, which A, has to be timid, B, we don't have a move to touch it.
It's not as common.
So, yeah.
So this is how you kind of try to utilize.
There's no way to optimize leftovers, so I'm gonna go for. What do you want to time with Como overall?
I think
what attacker do you think?
I think I wanted to be able to take out Toxapex. Actually, doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I cannot cut that because fucking Scale Shot's broken in that game and I don't know the base power of it.
Yeah.
Go max attack, that's for sure, because Como ain't that threatening.
Yeah, it is not.
I mean, it's got incredible stats.
After Ox is gonna kill Clef in 2.
Poison Jab, unaware.
Yeah.
Let me make that call.
Shoot, right. I'm consider Protect and Leftovers too.
Protect. Como I think you need life for that. Legit. Como a Banberry. What the fuck is that? 52. Poison Jab. Poison Jab. Clefable.
By the way, there's a good chance my microphone is like making loud ass noises like it usually does in all my videos. like it's blowing. It's in the wind.
You want me to show you the calc?
Yeah.
Or shouldn't I? 65% chance of 3 KO after leftovers.
That's so bad.
I know. That's so bad. We should maybe drop Como.
Jesus Christ, bro.
We should maybe drop Como. Now that I think about it, though, if it's like so nicely.
Yeah. Nah, keep it. It's fine.
Well,
I'm gonna make use of slow, bro.
well, just yeah. I mean, versus Cleve, you got fucking SD Scissor, so
Yeah.
outside of it being rare flamethrower calm mind, check out there. Please tell me you doubt it as well.
It is not. It is not too common, but they more often run Thunder.
Okay, so for Heatran makes sense. Also, Como helps versus Heatran because the team was weak.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, what do you want to tank with it? Like, in what scenarios do you see Como switching in on attacks?
Greninja, Askren, Kartana, Rillaboom, especially knockoff from Rilla, Serperior, for sure.
Okay,
what
so
else?
I'm gonna try to optimize it so you tank the less
Psychic for Carona +1. That's a big one.
You're not gonna move to touch it anyways.
Skillshot is gonna do a lot. Skillshot is busted.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Don't forget. Busted Skillshot.
You face a Corviknight Skillshot.
And ideally Corviknight too. Yeah. If we can live and attack comfortably and go for like a +2 close combat and destroy it, that's good.
It's probably gonna. For that matter, since Skillshot is that broken, do you wanna go Drain Punch?
No.
It's a fair point.
It's not bad.
What are you gonna go? I had an argument with Shuri, a guy from the academy, on how Lucha.
Oh,
why do you want to go close? Yeah, the guy you lost to.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, the guy you lost to because you used Copper Asia.
Bro, Copper Asia was insane versus him. Almost won with it.
I've used it on OU. It was pre-ass, no caps.
Copper Asia? That's crazy.
Sadly. No racism involved, by the way. No racism. I love Curry. Yeah, it was basically we were talking about what are you gonna go close combat of versus Heatran, Ferthon, etc.
Okay, fine.
Points overall better.
Okay, I like that.
We ended up with that conclusion because acrobatic acts like skill shot in this case. So you spam a skill shot, and if you face a resist, you go your coverage or you go 3 points just to recover.
What about Kartana then?
Kartana, you go +2. What the fuck?
Yeah, but +1 Drain Punch doesn't kill. CC does. Regular one. No +1.
You don't kill raw.
Really?
Close combat.
Really, max attack? Oh my god.
Do you want me to make the call?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Don't worry. I'm gonna do it. There's no way it doesn't kill. This thing's a beast.
I'm telling you, Kartana, paper cut. Oh yeah, Rokus. Never mind.
There you go. I know my numbers. I know my numbers. I know them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Drain Punch? What about Drain Punch?
How much is Leaflet going for? Oh yeah. Exactly.
There you go.
Oh,
I know my numbers.
Drain Punch doing 70%, so that was the recovery.
Yeah.
Humongous.
Yeah, sure. We get revenge healed by Air Slash.
Yeah, a special Kartana. I've used that one for fun. Specs. It worked. Spam went for Steel Beam once, and Iroko I think was I don't know. I think no, I went for Giga Drain. Sorry, versus Air Slash. Sorry, versus Boswell once. Steel Beam also did a crap ton to Boswell. Did like 60%.
Oh my.
It was like incredible. Without Kartana team.
No.
Supposed to be physical spam, but aside from that, it's really situational. It's not gonna happen anyways. So let me make it so you tank the least possible amount.
Yeah, +7 too.
You tank the most. Sorry, yeah, you tank. Well, what's it gonna do? Flamethrower.
All right. Yeah.
Funnily enough, you wall by +7. Oh no, you got skills, so never mind. Como versus, let's say, Superior. Standard sub attacker, 252 special attack. 24 SPDF. We make it the best possible roll. You go 16 SPDF. And rest into, I guess, bulk works, just HP works, raw. I doubt there's anything I can do with those 8 EVs in particular versus Rillaboom. Let me talk though.
Can you hear me munching, by the way?
I don't hear you munching.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Just curious.
that means the spectator won't. So, personally, streaming. Exactly. Grassy, let me see if I can do anything.
Yeah.
If I go HP 39.5, if I go 8 defense.
Psychic from Volcarona is gonna be a big one. I love how I'm just eating
Okay.
watermelon. You're doing all the calcs, by the way. I love that.
Go 4 HP, 4 defense.
4 HP. Okay, MV spreads.
That makes it so instead of taking 39.5 from Choice Band Grassy Glide, Aram, and Rillaboom, you take 39.3.
Oh,
Holy shit, bro. Holy shit.
incredible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine they paid me for that. Rest into Spadef, by the way.
Okay. And now the most
Lando,
important.
just go. Well, since that's your EQ switching.
It is.
Okay,
Slower also. Good versus
no, I mean in immunity. You could go with the classic 252 max HP, 56, I think it was. A defense, 200 Spadef plus. My classic set.
Okay, are we gonna do Rock Tomb?
What does it do? I don't know, but it tanks shit. Ton. It tanks everything.
Yeah.
Skill shots from Garchomp when it's not posted. Psychics from Volcarona, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Weak KO, not weak KO by Shadow Ball from Specs Blaze.
Yeah.
Whatever. Legit.
Lefties or Citrus?
No, well, what are you gonna? Well, Citrus makes a fair point because Lando usually comes in, takes a lot, and doesn't recover much because it doesn't like to stay in.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking Citrus. If you don't like it when testing it on an alt account or something, you can go Citrus or leftovers, whatever you feel like after the testing.
Okay, I'll keep it Citrus and then we actually I'll keep
Citrus.
It.
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
I'll keep it Citrus and then we'll. Well, Citrus is such a gimmicky. I'll keep it leftovers and then I'll experiment with. Yeah, I can. It's such a gimmick.
Experiment with both.
Yeah, it's such a gimmick. And then last move, U-turn probably, right?
Of course, we want to get in the hard hitters, aka not como.
Yeah. U-turn then. So are we gonna do life orb with this? We don't have that much power in our team.
We don't have reliable defogger.
I don't. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay, then
That's 526. 526, not 525. I don't know. Maybe there's a scarf. Maybe there's a scarf like Gengar or something. 526.
Alright, fine.
I have it optimized, so you tank an earth power from Heatran.
Okay, that's not bad.
May I give it to you?
Yeah.
You get the best possible Rob versus Heatran. And check, where do I have it? So it's 64 HP.
Okay.
And you tank the Heatran and then rest into defense or Spadef, up to you.
There you go.
Insane. No, you actually should go 4 EVs into Spadef.
Okay.
Should. Maybe like it changes a role for me. I just know that if you tank a neutral hit from 0 to 4, does the roll change. That's as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh my god. Okay. I hate that. I hate that this thing has no utility at all. Like knockoff for toxic. I hate that actually.
So the only problem I see versus this team is Zapdos, the rain.
Yeah, but I can see that.
Rain teams get fucked up by Urshifu. Funnily enough.
I can see Rain Zapdos being such a bitch. Holy shit, that's big. Can we do rocks on Como over Poison Zap and then do utility on this Lando?
100%. 100%.
I like that more. Drain Pants, and then we can do this.
Scale shot and that make it earthquake, knockoff, toxic.
Toxic, I think. Whatever. Yeah. Rock Tomb we do toxic. Do we leave 2 hits from Zapdos like weather balls? Like a hurricane into weather ball?
You don't. That's like saying, well, do we tank a surf from?
What about Citrus Berry?
Citrus Berry.
Where's Spadef, bro?
A hurricane doesn't proc the Citrus Berry.
Alright. Oh damn. I'm gonna do Pasho then.
Pasho Berry. What are you gonna do? Rock Tomb for 20.
Can we do then D? Fuck off, man. What are we? Ah,
You gotta go rapid Spineleki at the end of the day. I don't
yeah.
know, maybe it's the Como. Maybe it's the Como.
Come with, no, I think
Maybe it's the
Payapa.
Como. Just saying. Payapa berry for Tapulele. That's
Papulele.
reminding me of the Gong shots Payapa berry packs.
It's gonna be good versus extreme, not extreme, extrasensory Gren, Lele, and Sighting Volcarona.
Psychic Corona.
It's
Yeah,
not
makes
awful.
sense.
It's
Well,
not
versus
awful.
Lele, you already have the sister plus Slowbro
I
combo.
do, yeah.
So I don't know.
Volk is a big one because if we can skip that, we can skip Rock Tomb. And then go defog on this, and then go live for Regilegi. But I don't know if that's needed.
Yeah, you could go defog Lando, like works on Como defog Lando and
But
live for
then,
Releki.
but then we don't have Toxic, and we lose a lot of utility. That's why I'm trying to have one form of utility on Lando, either Toxic or Knockoff. I don't want to be too passive. So maybe we might skip U-turn, but I don't like skipping U-turn.
Well, that could work.
Maybe.
Like it's a no scene. It's like non-standard, but it works, I guess.
Yeah, Toxic, Defog, Rock Tube, Earthquake, Leftovers, no Citrus. And then I can do Regileki.
Well, experiment with leftovers versus citrus and shit.
Yeah, and then I can do this. Now I'm not sure
or
about
maybe
Payapa.
or maybe you end up going Pashro, like.
Yeah, that could also actually. It's not.
Also, small little question.
Yeah.
Is Hail any good?
No. Ninetales.
Oh, okay.
Ninetales is sometimes used on its own, but it's for screens, not for Arctosol stuff.
Yeah, no for Hail. Yeah. Just saying because for the few teams I've seen you use in your bids and the ones you passed me, so I get into the meta bit. Arctosol went pretty hard.
Yeah, Arctosol these fossils are kind of difficult to get. That's why people don't use them very much because you have to get the fossil with good stats.
Sandros, you get the good fossil.
Yeah,
with
and the hit ability.
And the good ability. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not
hard.
as easy to.
I'm assuming for changing EVs you have like the golden caps. I think
Yeah,
that's the word,
that's how you do it.
So it's not that bad.
Yeah, and mints. You have mints for natures.
Oh yeah, you got mints for nature. So you get an Arctos with a hidden ability, slap on a golden cap.
Exactly, yeah, but it's still difficult. It's not very easy.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's easy.
Yeah. Should we do Payapa or lefties on this?
Well, Payapa hires versus the Grand, you said? Team ain't too good versus Grand. I mean, ain't bad, but ain't good.
Left is gonna be better versus Ashgren. I guess I can use Slowbro versus the regular Gren.
Ashgren does Ashgren carry Ice Beam? I suppose it does.
Sometimes, usually has spikes though. Oh,
okay.
This is a little bit. There are weaknesses that I don't like.
There's both. There's the Payapa and Leftos.
There are weaknesses that I'm not a big fan of with this.
What do you think were we out to lose to?
Like, it's not too solid versus stuff. Like, I need to play like a beast versus things like Gren. I need to play like a beast versus things like how are they called? Like Volcarona, because it can psychic stuff, it can flamethrower my Fire Blast, my Lando. I need to play like a beast versus Zapdos. Like Rain Zapdos.
I was gonna suggest Luminion over
yes.
over Slowbro for a classic throwback to the EPP. I mean BDSP like the funny video, by the way. One of my favorites. Just because it's a water resist and has U-turn.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
I don't know. I was gonna suggest Castro, but like
doesn't something with our defense. I don't like.
I don't know. I was gonna suggest Castro over Slowbro.
We do the future side. Yeah, what is the future side?
Yeah.
Like, it's good versus offensive stuff. It's not as good versus. At the same time, it's not very good versus offensive stuff because there's Zapdos and Volk everywhere. Maybe Como we need to change.
Yeah. What options are for Como? Like, what don't you like about? I couldn't figure out how to move my mouth.
I think the biggest problems are the Rain Zapdos with Weather Ball, Psychic Volcarona.
Which covers 100%. Gastro also covers pretty hard if they're not Giga Drain.
It does, yeah, but then we lose Grass Assist. What if we went Hydreigon with Roost?
Bruce Hydra, you gotta be super omega hyper spedef though. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Slap you my classic toxic Hydragon set.
Oh.
I'll pass you the set via Discord. Don't ask what it does. It does. Start of Storm Zone, he passed me the spread. Like 2 overheats from Blacephalon under Zone or some crap like that.
If we do
That's the spread,
Hydreigon, it's still
I don't
mad
know what it
weak.
does. What it
Zap.
does it.
Actually, is it bad
Oh,
weak to
no.
Zapdos? It's not.
Check that spread. Check that spread I sent.
Holy crap, that's so spedef. I like that. But does it live 2 Hurricanes from max speeds, from max attack Zapdos? From max special attacks?
It tanks 2 overheats from Specs Blacephalon in the zone, so I'm assuming it does. Also, the 74 into special attack and the speed can vary as well, so you can dump it into HP and whatever. Yeah,
We can do.
just remove the nicknames. Nobody uses
Always.
my nicknames.
Always.
Yeah. That reminds me of the one comment I dropped on your tournament video. Imagine removing the nicknames of the teams you stole. Cringe.
Let's see. If we do this Dark Pulse, do we need Earth Power in this? I think U-turn is better. U-turn, Roost, Defog. Heavy duty boots or lefties? I think I like lefties more.
I put it heavy duty boots just because that's the spread Thompson pass. I don't know if you should go.
Heavy duty boots has.
That also opens up defog if you want.
Yeah, I was thinking of that. And then we can do rocks on this. Now,
Yes.
that's mad weak to Volk still.
No, you can slap on, forget U-turn and slap on Toxic.
Yeah, but if they have Buck Buzz, we're gone.
Are they really gonna be Buck Buzz? Like,
usually there are Psychic Flamethrower Roost, to be honest. But there are sometimes 3 attacks.
3 attacks seems a bit odd. Like 3 attacks, either 3 attacks are probably offensive, so you're checking with Urshifu. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, and Spit Deflando.
And it's not the best, but it works.
I think this is a little bit better than Como.
Agree.
If we do heavy duty boots, you bluff the item, which is really cool.
Also, the 74 special attack, I don't know what it did, so you probably can dump it into HP.
Yeah, probably. Gonna max this. I'm gonna do 6. Why 6? Okay, sure. What? Why there are 2? I don't like that 2. Can you? Okay, thank you. It's gone.
What?
No, the EVs were. The EVs were mad. Future Sight plus Hydreigon. What synergies does it have? Not many. Steals are gonna be the #1 switch to this.
Well, you could go Flamethrower Toxic.
A good. Or Earth Power.
Or Earth Power, because each one on wall in it's not cool.
Yeah. But at the same time, I can just U-turn versus he trying to get Urshifu in.
Well, maybe forget rocks entirely on the team.
I could do that. Because what rocks weak Pokemon do we have? We have Kyurem and Weavile. Yeah, those are super popular. I cannot skip those.
Weavile carries boots. Kyurem also carries boots or specs. And either specs, it's 50-50. I don't know.
Yeah. Weavile also runs Choice Band a lot. It's both 50-50, like rocks or heavy duty boots or Choice Band or Choice in general.
Okay.
It's both 50-50. I kinda like rocks. Not so much.
So I guess keep it like this. Maybe forget default. And
what is the defense for?
The thing is, living abandoned the Shifu U-turn from full.
Okay. I like the Hydreigon Slowbro versus Weavile. I like the synergy.
Extra dual hits as well.
Okay, and I can U-turn now get it Urshifu. Yeah, I like Hydreigon a lot more than Como. It's not as good versus grass types. But it has the roost.
It's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it has the bulk. Okay, I like that a little bit. I'm gonna use. Who do we switch though? Who do we switch versus Rillaboom, for example? Let's say I have Urshifu out. They go
Rillaboom. Well, you could keep Ballsy and stay in on U-turn, which I don't recommend unless you're really good at the game.
Yeah.
And even then, don't do it. Switching would be primarily Hydreigon, And if you're seeing the U turn out a lot, go Scissor.
Nah. No, I
I'm
think
guessing.
I think
Like,
Caesar is a little bit
Scissor
better.
checks it. Scissor checks it decently because it's got the investment for HP.
Yeah.
Knockoff wasn't a 2-hit kill from Bandit. If they're SD, if anything, they could get shaky. So
If
that's
we
it.
change Caesar to metal,
Scissor 2 metal. W was vulnerable to Earth Power from Kieran. And we will still have the same problem with their SD superpower.
if we did metal though, we'd be able to eat attacks.
Well, one question. Do you really need Santum? Don't you want to go like fast scissor with like no attack investment, max HP? Your turn. Could be default as well. So you could slap on the toxic combo, the thingy, Hydreigon.
Our whole
Thinking
team
about
gets
default
toxic though by Toxapex. Like we literally get toxic everywhere.
Well, Slowbro fixes that though, but if they're
I guess yeah.
C-Specs.
I guess yeah.
C-Specs is the only thing I'm concerned about. But the rest is okay.
Yeah.
Like, nothing comes to mind that with decent prediction can be played with.
I can go future side slow, bro.
Team could be ass at the end of the day. We don't know until we test. Like it could look solid on paper and be ass at the end of the game.
Yeah.
And you just need to test it.
Yeah, we gotta test it. And the other bad thing is that we wasted the whole we wasted 1.5 hours or some shit like to this team. We might not even use it yet.
I wasted all my life on the scissor spread.
We wasted so much time. I want to do a Garchomp team as well, maybe even one more. We gotta do the Garchomp in a different beat.
Hey, let's speed build the Garchomp.
Okay, let's speed build. Let's leave this one.
Okay.
Let's leave it exactly like it is. Let's do Garchomp.
Q, Scale Shot, Fire Fang, Fire Blast, no, Fang, Fire Fang, SD, max attack, max speed. No point on dropping anything.
Yeah. So.
Well, theoretically, yeah, but that's us.
Main issue would be defensive landers and slow. I feel them the priority.
Well,
that's the fairies. There are not many things that wall
is. You smokes getting packed by everything. So what was Garchomp as a whole? Boss wall, kind of, because you cannot stay in on Fire Fang it.
Yeah.
You will Fire Blast at the end of the day.
I like Corviknight. I like Rocky Helmet Corviknight with this because you can punish Weavile, you can punish Buzzwole with and be toxic immunity, you can punish Lando as well.
Buzzwole, what punishes Lando? Buzzwole gets really punished by Toxic Spikes, Toxapex.
That's also bad. That's not bad at all. But Toxic Spikes means kind of balance usually. Like Garchomp, this would fit better, I think, in offensive stuff.
Are you gonna go HO or offense?
Not hyper offense, kind of like bulky offensive.
Oh, bulky offense at the end of the day. Oh, yeah. I've seen a lot of T-Spikes bulky offense, like with Crow, Coon, and Weaver.
Maybe. But I like Corviknight a lot with this. I like because it's good versus Kartana as well. In general, you can punish priority.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll go Corby, I think. Maybe we could later swap it onto Biafurthon.
Rocky Helmet. We could do Skarmory as well.
Oh, fun thing about Corviknight. You only need 244 HP for the better possible rocks damage. 244, 176 defense, rest into... I think that was the spread.
Alright. What next? Kyurem.
Kyurem, scary as balls.
Something slow that can teleport into Garchomp. Because if we teleport, pivot on Kyurem, we teleport into Garchomp, we scale shot, break the substitute, and then destroy it with the next two.
Oh, I know you hate Bliss. But Bliss gets both teleports rather.
Yeah,
there's
I'm not
Magneson, which ain't a teleporter.
I never use Bliss. I never.
Yeah, never.
Absolutely.
I passed him so many builds, bulky offense, but Bliss was insane. I didn't use it.
Never.
Teleporting table, back to the Ushiku meta.
Yeah.
Offices.
Slowking is obviously fine.
Yeah, Slowking, Slowbro.
Those are fine Pokemons. Slowbro, not so much.
Joking about Mew, but like, not quite.
Spend the view. The Oxys defense is not bad.
No, oh yeah, shoot. That doesn't appear on my builder though.
It's in RU, that's why.
It's in RU. Oh,
Why is the
shoot,
ox
that's
is that low?
bullshit.
I don't even
Oh,
think it's allowed in the thing we're playing.
Passive as fuck. It probably should. Probably
It should be allowed, but I don't think it is.
Oh,
McMortar gets teleport. Okay, never mind. Let's leave from
McMortar gets
Mario and all that.
I mean, if anything, the Oxys was Cure on pivot same.
I don't know if it's allowed though. That's my thing. I don't know if it's allowed in the game. In
Sure,
complex, I'm not. I would have to experiment. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, we don't have time.
I think Slow King can pivot into anything.
Slowking can pivot into it. Legit, Slowking can pivot into anything.
Yeah.
Legit.
And teleport. Should we do that?
Oh.
Should we do that?
We don't even need to be future side at the end of the day. We could, but there's no. Sometimes there's no way we could fit it, and we go. I don't know, flamethrower because we're weak to Fairthorn or something.
We could. Yeah, we'll leave that open and see.
Yeah, don't make the EV spreads. I'll pass you on.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's do the mons first. I will think about the EV spreads.
Well, when I'm building, I usually fill the comp, then the EV spreads, and then the moves. The moves and then the EV spreads. My bad.
Something like that.
So what do we need?
Ash Grain resist, grass resist we have. Opposing guard jumps obviously. What else? Magnuson is a little bit annoying.
Secondary electric immunity because you're killing yourself.
For sure.
The DPP Infernic thing.
For sure. Scarf Lando would be actually quite good because we can use that now. Lando Corviknight combo versus Superior.
What would be good?
What?
Remember I mentioned, I don't know if it's on the video or not, pre-recording, I mentioned Gravity Lando.
Oh. Huh. That's not bad.
Ground spam, basically.
That's not bad. Okay, what will we do with it though? Spedef?
Oh, max attack is the Lando.
Oh, both offensive. Okay, who's gonna switch on Zeraora with HPIs?
Zeraora was Chi Lando. It's fine.
We can do
power of 5 at the end of the day, right?
I don't mind this gravity stuff. I kind of like it, but then we need. What do we need?
I don't know. It was just an idea. Could be.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's possible actually. I was thinking that or
I hate the fact that Natdex grounds are X4 to HPIs.
Yeah, all of them. So if we did that, we need a Coco Zeraora switch, like a very good one. Like I think if we did that, we would do Volcaron after, like for Kieran too.
Works a lot. I'll pass you if you wanna go with Spedef bulk. I'll pass you spreads.
I think it's important to outspeed Kieran on Volk.
Go with 319 speed. That's again I think 228 maybe.
What about why not Urshifu? Zapdos Pitai? I think it's better to go max.
Versus Zapdos, if you're facing it on the rain, there's no way.
No, I mean the regular one too.
Oh, Zapdos Galar.
Both, yeah.
That too. Yeah, makes sense.
And you can actually, I think if you quiver and you're max HP, can you beat 1v1 regular Zapdos? Probably not.
You need Spedef investment.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
But no. With Spedef investment, if you're not max speed, if you're not max speed, you can. You need to be.
But then it's gonna hurricane us first though. No, I like this. I like something like this.
Yeah, that works. That works. To be honest.
Psychic.
Queen is flame psychic.
Something like that. Yeah.
Fairy dance versus flame. Yeah, fiery dance is too good. Yeah.
I think in utility sets like this, I like Fury.
Yeah. I'm still thinking about the U-turn set, but I know it has.
Gravity U-turn.
Only thing I'm really worried of is setting up the gravity and being the gravity up, and you have to switch it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's not the best idea.
I mean, it's a good idea to do another video or to do on your own or anything. It's a good idea to do later on.
Yeah.
Month basically, or later on the summer.
Something like this, I think, would be fine. How do you feel about it?
Slap the or Clefable.
Yeah, for
That
Garchomp.
could be unaware. Well, if we had deal we go gravity, unaware Clef.
It still gets to kill by life for Garchomp. It still gets to kill. This thing's a monster.
Yeah, but you need to get the. Oh no, fuck. They're not gonna get the SDO, but yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's gotta destroy everything. But I think that's pretty good. I think maybe. What are we weak to
If you're
with
gonna
this?
go Scarf, week 2, Ashgren,
I think with
Carpool.
Slowking get pivot, and then if they lock Dark Pulse, we can go Clef. That's why.
Oh,
That's
but
one of the reasons.
I'm thinking about not choice specs. Ashgren.
Oh, there are no Z moves though.
Belt.
Expert belt. I think that's too far.
Mystic Water or something.
That's too far.
I don't know. Maybe it's like it iffy or
That's too far.
too niche. That's the only thing I would see with week 2.
Como, I slap Clef because it's good versus Como as well.
You slap on the Clef and you go balls with it. And in the plus cannon, you check it with Bulk or own. Well,
it's gonna help versus Lucha too.
Yeah, helps versus Lucha, which we're weak to if we go body person coordinate.
Yeah, we're not great versus Rain because there's still Zapdos. Actually,
well,
Slowking should eat the Thunder.
Slowking eats expects Thunder from Zapdos.
Does it eat Hurricane plus Thunder? Probably not, right? Probably not.
No, bro. It's a Slowking, not a Blissey.
Fuck, man. I wish it was Blissey. No. We don't use that pink shit.
Yeah. Bro, there's a Clefable. Forget about that. That's blue in my mind.
Okay, let's do this.
If it's shiny, it's green, so it's not pink.
I wish it was blue. It's gonna be Wish Teleport. What is it? What is this gonna be?
It could be Calm Mind.
Yeah.
It could be Knockoff, Stealth Rock. Clefable was so insane. There's so many moves.
Soft Boil, Calm Mind, Moonblast, and then Thunder maybe.
Thunder. If you're gonna go Calm Mind, go Thunder because you're telling me there's a shit ton of Heatrons.
It's kind of good versus Heatran, yeah. It's kind of good versus Heatran with good synergy versus our
It touches Heatran. That's the thing. It touches it.
But we don't have Magikarp.
We're unaware at the end of the day. Don't go Calm Mind because you need to be Heal Bell if you're that. So don't go that.
Heal Bell is still defensive, I think. Do we need it?
Oh no! If you go, I'm saying if you go Calm Mind and they see you're not a Magikarp, Toxic.
Oh yeah.
Put around. So probably maybe knockoff utility set with a Stealth Rock.
What about something like this?
Cosmic Power. Charge Beam. Classic.
What about something like this?
Loses to Toxic again.
Right.
Also, Toxic beats that 1v1.
It should, yeah, fuck. Maybe not this. Maybe something that can kill the guard.
Maybe go with the set I suggested, like Moonblast knockoff, Stealth Rock Softball.
Knockoff is lame. I don't like. Actually, we don't have Stealth Rocks. Now that I think about it, we have 2 ground types and no Stealth Rocks.
But
maybe we can do Soft Boil, Stealth Rock. Okay, Thunder Wave?
I mean, it could knockoff or T-Wave. Up to you, to be honest. What are you T-waving? Is there anything incredible you T-Wave?
Not sure. Heatran maybe.
Most mods that come in, we already have faster mods that than versus Heatran. We have Slowking.
Yeah, knockoff is better than Tron.
Maybe knockoff is better because if you knock up the Tron is dead. That's the funny part about Tron.
Yeah.
Imagine it in Gen 9 getting in like a recovery fire move. Everybody gonna be I cannot kill Heatran.
That'll be mad. Okay, that's the knock. It's gonna be max defense, obviously, for Lucha and Garchomp.
Yeah, 252. 4 speed. No, make it 4 speed because Petep doesn't matter, and you get the fast softball versus opposing Clef.
Exactly. You're gonna be an EQer, obviously U-turn.
And you need HPIs.
How am I gonna get HPIs in this, bro? How?
Oh, true.
I need to find this piece of trash.
Yeah, don't forget HPIs.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Yeah, we're fine. We're gonna boom on the Lando. Boosting is the Lando.
I don't mind boom.
Oh, it's just an option. I mean,
I like Defog.
Corby.
But we have Corby. We could skip that. We could go both. I guess.
Oh, fun fact. Your team's not weak to Trapper Side Spam, so maybe go Shitza on the Corby. No, we go off Slowking, never mind.
Yeah, we do have that. What else do we
In a
need?
pinch, Volcarona can burn. Considering your luck, Volcarona can burn a Katana.
What do you mean, bro? I'm unlucky as fuck. I'm the unluckiest person in the game.
No, because you don't know me. But yes.
What are you even
That's
talking
true.
about? Okay, we're gonna
Yeah,
do
that's true. Well,
block.
my record for missing power whip is 5, so in a row versus the Tapu Fini. So.
What do I? You know what? I'm gonna do Scarf Gravity. In case we wanna use it, we can just spam it and then switch.
Yeah, I mean, it works because you have the Corvi
Yeah.
and the teleporter.
I can pivot.
Also,
I can pivot to this.
teleporter doesn't have to be future sighter.
Yeah, but I think it should.
But it doesn't have to.
Yeah, I think it should though. It doesn't.
It could be Dragon Tail. No. You lose to opposing setup. Dragon Tail.
Dragondale?
Work. I'm just saying. For example, I mean, outside of Calm and Clef, which is the only thing I'm seeing, you kind of 1v1 with Volcarona if they're not store power. Dragon Tail works.
I don't mind Dragondale, but I think Future Sight Volcarona Toxic is better. But
well, yeah, we'll struggle versus that. Well, Toxapex ain't that bad, to be honest.
it's not. Actually,
Like, it could be options are Dragon Tail, which is a cool one, Flamethrower.
it is kind of bad if we don't have Future Sight, because who's gonna switch into it?
It's Loki, Teleport, Lando, boom.
Yeah, but what if it has
Also-
Toxic Spikes down?
Lando doesn't touch the ground.
It
But
doesn't.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It doesn't, so it doesn't get poisoned. True, but for the same matter, if you go for Future Sight, they're just gonna be forced out. I don't know how much Side Shock does. It doesn't to
It's
kill.
not gonna do much.
I got to sell. Go Whirlpool Side Shock. Max special I'm joking.
Does he get the
He's not funny, yeah, like-
eerie? Ah, he doesn't get the eerie impulse for the other she
No,
gets.
that's the we wish.
Let's do
Very
this.
impulse.
That's the standard.
Yeah, standard teleport.
Booch?
I'll go 28 on defense.
Are we gonna do boobs?
Boots. Probably.
Yeah. Probably boobs, right?
Yeah.
Should be boobs. That's fair. We obviously fix the order. There you go. Looks nice, juicy. What are we gonna do? Default? Maybe no.
Gravity. We could be explosion, defog, knockoff.
Stone Age, maybe. Toxic wouldn't be bad versus opposing Slowbros. Or Lando. I guess we can Toxic Lando on the switch. And then U-turn out and then switch into Corvi on the U-turn. I don't mind that. It's not awful. I like that. That sounds logical. Do you have any fancy EV spread?
Let me
I
go
figured.
ahead and
I
look
figured.
up my
I figured, yeah.
SM. Do I have? Yeah, I got a spread. I don't know what it does, but it's on my SM builder. I assume it's good. It's bulk. Would you want it to be bulky or offensive like?
I think it should outspeed stuff
How much
like
speed?
defensive Volk, which should hit like 283 speed.
Okay, the one I copied, which was legit, the first one I had in my builder. That. Fuck, I messed it up.
What else?
7. Like, I mean, Gen 7 has reached a point on optimization in the Lando Scarf theme that's just absurd how many good EV spreads there are.
Yeah.
There's no perfect ones. Like, it's like Gen 3 Snorlax. There's no good, best, optimal choice scarf set.
Yeah.
All too good and do specific things. But I guess I can get you one. Like, what speed tier do you want it to be?
Yeah, it's just faster than how's it called? Volcat +1.
Bulk +1? Yeah. So, well, I mean,
Defensive.
Morris bulk, if anything. Morris bulk, how much did Morris bulk hit?
Who's gonna run Morris Bulk?
I don't know, that's 289 though, so we're chilling. Should we go 297 on speed for opposing forcing like a Scarf Nidoking? Well, no, we're fine with Scarf Nidoking, normal.
I think something around here.
I'm gonna pass you the spread, don't worry. I'm gonna pass you the spread. So
Actually,
let me pass it to you. Forget the I'm not copying IVs, but that was a HP Islando originally.
okay. 196
I don't
force
know,
with def.
That looked cool. to be honest.
What is that defense for?
Guard jump like
That's just
stuff, I
shit.
guess.
Of Clef. Do we need that?
Well, at the end of the day, you go max. So
I'm not sure. I don't mind defensive. Defensive looks cool. Like we could do that, especially
Well,
with gravity toxic.
this one looks decent as well. I don't know. I'm just passing George Lando spreads. Fuck Gen 7, bro. I don't know what George Lando EVs do.
I think I like
It's
HP.
At that point.
I like HP or Spedef. Spedef helps me eat shit from Volcarona, as well as maybe an HP Ice that can randomly come from Coco or what is it called? Zeraora? Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah Aura, yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind eating an Ice Art from Weavile. That's not bad. So I can click cute and reverse shit. I don't mind that. Again, Rillaboom 2. Yeah, I'll use the first one.
Okay, makes sense.
I'll use the first one.
I'm saying in case I have any that have Spedef.
Okay, the first one is missing. Okay, it's not missing. I was about to say. I don't need that much speed though. I think I'll go this speed here. 164 with Jolly.
Yeah, makes sense.
And we'll have the toxic into Rocky Helmet versus opposite Lando.
Classic, because we're too lazy to get HPIs.
Exactly, Kartana and all that stuff. Well, HP Fire would be fire on this Lando, to be honest.
Yeah, pun intended, I guess.
To be honest, would be kind of fire.
Well, you're not that weak to Kartana. Like, you can body press it or you Brave Bird.
I went Brave Bird for Boss Wall, but I'm not sure.
You're not weak to Boss Wall.
I was thinking toxic defensive would be a little bit annoying. That's what I was thinking.
You can if they're toxic, they're Ice Punch.
Yeah, so Slowking should come in.
So Slowking,
I guess.
Teleport out, get Corona in, damage.
I guess I can go body
press.
Jesus Christ, body press. And then that's gonna allow me to hit a little bit the Pharaoh.
Well, a lot, by the way. It does like 45% average.
No.
No, yeah, if there's Spedef, Pharaoh, which is, there tend to be at least in SS.
That's a lot.
It makes defense like 80 Vs into defense, something like that. They take like 45. Heatran takes a lot.
This is not bad. I kind of like this one a little bit more. Not gonna lie.
Even though we speed. Remember that at the beginning he said, "Well, we're gonna do this with a lot of mind into it, like no speed builds, everything try hard." The speed test build came out to be the worst one.
Alright, but yeah, these are gonna be the builds. I'm gonna experiment with those builds. Maybe even try to make them on the servers of Complex and see what they do for me. I'm probably gonna still be able to qualify even if they're not perfect, because if you see what I've been using and qualified at the moment, it's so damn worse than this. So yeah, these look well, especially the Garcho one. They look well. Actually, both look solid. They don't have many major weaknesses. Like obviously Zapdos and all that stuff can be a little bit annoying, but it's not too bad. Like we know
prediction can.
Yeah, we can get some misplays and kind of like get messed up, but outside of that, the teams look solid. But yeah, I'm running out of time, so I was hoping to build another one, but we can do that next time with my boy Sergio.
We'll leave it up to another day. Don't worry.
We can do that with my boy Sergio another time after 10 days that I'll be in the military again. Yeah, it's tough to find time, bro. It's annoying as fuck, but it's fun when I get time. It's fun.
It's the policy of your country.
Exactly.
Conclusion: don't live in Greece. It's about country.
True.
It's not.
It is true, but like whatever. What can you do about it? Anyway, this is gonna be the video. Hope you kind of like us rambling and trying to figure out like all the tiny deals about EVs. Thank you so much, Sergio, for joining me. Yeah.
No worries, bro. Here as always. Not like I have a better thing to do.
Yeah, I bet. I figured. No, just kidding. But like, but yeah, you were great. Thank you for joining. And yeah, we might do another one. And yeah, I'm gonna close the video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Have a good day, everyone. Peace. It's 2 hours. Jesus fucking Christ. This is gonna take another 2 hours to upload. Oh my fucking god.